Welcome back. In the last video we installed CS50 library for C and Python. So now let's check lib50. What is it about? So it just like pip install lib50. So we do that pip install, whatever pip install is there we have to do in Python environment. So we activate CS50 Python, we do pip install lib50, and there you have it. It's done. And for under Windows, please do this. This is the step we did ages back. Okay, so lib50 is done, CS50 is done. Now check 50 and compare 50. So let's start with check 50. Again we need to do pip install. So we keep the virtual environment activated. Here CS50 Python should be there, and we do pip install check 50, and there you go. That's it. So you see why it was important to create that virtual environment and install Python the way I showed it earlier. It makes all this installation process smooth. And for compare 50, just this one. And again we need to do that in virtual environment, so make sure that it's active. And there you go, it's installing. So see, if this is active, then all things will go smoothly without any errors. So we are done with check 50, compare 50, CS50 library for both C and Python. lib50, let's check style guides. So for that we have style 50. So let's jump onto those command line tools. So check 50 already done with CLI50 or this docker, and all. We don't need CLI50. CLI50 is basically I think whole command line tool. So we don't need to do everything one by one with CLI50. Once we set up this, it will be everything using docker. And we are also running Ubuntu this version, so we should be fine. They are using basically CLI50 inside the terminal using some kind of docker image, but yeah, we could have done this one, but docker is is a bit tricky setup as well. Instead we are doing all line by line, so I think we did compare 50 as well, right? Yeah, compare 50 is done. Render 50, I didn't do this, so let's do this one. And our version is Python 3.10, so we should be fine. So what is that? Render 50, pip install render 50. And see, it's not breaking any dependencies as well. If you are trying to do this without virtual environment using default pip install, hell will break loose on you. Render 50 is done. Style 50, and that is to check the style of our code. Installation, only this one. We'll do we'll do both of these things. Pip install style 50. And we'll install a style outside uh, this thing, virtual environment. That is done. Before we close our virtual environment, there is one more thing to install, and that is submit 50. All important to submit your codes. So it's all simple. Pip install submit 50. You see how easy it is to install everything in Python once we create virtual environment. And I think everything is satisfied. Done installing submit 50. So in style 50 we had that last thing that we needed to install outside. So we deactivate, run sudo apt upgrade thing, and then we'll install a style. And we are doing sudo because we want this style and all system wide, so every user should follow these styles because it's CS50 and one of the standard courses from Harvard, and they usually write good style code, so why not post those style on everyone and make good coders. Done. Okay, submit 50 done. We don't need Docker images. Yeah, manual page. These are just web application and themes and all settings. If you want to configure something, you can read the documentation here. And one more thing, Git. So we install Git for CS50, but if you want to do some personal thing with Git, you need to set up your username and stuff. So uh, that that is, I think, one of the last steps. So I will end this video here because all CS50 related tool are installed. Check 50, we don't need CLI 50, compare 50 done, render 50, style 50, submit 50, all of things are done, and we can check actually using conda activate, and we do pip freeze, and we'll be able to see all the things. CS50, lib 50, what else was there, render 50, submit 50 was there. I think we can do grep 50. So whatever is there with 50, all these tools, right? Check 50, compare 50, says 50, leave 50, and so all of those are installed. All done. And next, in next video, last step, how to configure Git for your personal project, etc. So this is it for this particular video. Thank